Yuko mwisho.
Alright, welcome back, and I'm so excited that we're having this really amazing conversation here at Honesty Hour. And who better to discuss this than my fellow entrepreneurs who we understand what failing is, kukwama town, kukosa fare, hata maybe pia njaa. Ushaikuwa kwa ofisi na unasikia tu njaa, and you don't know what to do about it. You know, we've really gone through it all, and it's just amazing to cap it all, you know, into our lessons, you know. So I know Rehab is just going to give us the entire vision of the failure stories and the vision, but maybe we can get like, you know, like an answer on what to do with our failures when we get them, how to package them, because si kucheka tu na kusema oh nilianguka na kufurahia and be proud that we fail, but what did we take out of it? And then we're going to come back to now the overall vision of what these failure stories is going to be about. So Malik, tuambie, ukiteleza, ukianguka, what then?
Ukiteleza, ukianguka, someone say that you get yourself up, you dust yourself, you smile a bit, and you tell yourself tomorrow is another day.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Usikae hapo.
Don't sit there.
It's like,
because
yeah.
Even God, who created us, I don't know if he failed. But we, the subjects, we are subject to failures. So I don't imagine that when I went to PP1, right now they are calling it PP1, the CBC era. Sisi ilikuwa inaitwa CB nursery, CB kindergarten, baby class.
Yeah.
So right now they're telling PP1, PP2.
It's so classy.
It's so classy, just like the G generation. So failures in life, they're there. But now how you receive them, how you package the failure, is what's the matter. Rahab failed. I believe you have failed.
Sana tu. Hata sahi na nasikia ni kama sijui nimeanguka.
Even the country leadership has failed, because as the president, if you go to the public and say that this is not in a good position, maybe billions are getting lost each and every day. If you go to Turkana, people are malnourished, they have no food. So these are the part of failures that now we have to take them positively for us to progress.
Yeah.
Not only as a nation, but as the general society. When I was going to school previously, they say that the aim of education was to make a person to fit in a society. But now, we have a lot of graduates. Are they fitting the society? We have a lot of people who have undergone both hard skills and soft skills, with an intention that today it is a very bad day, but tomorrow it will be very, very bright. Now, I have failed today, the day is still dark. Tomorrow, it's more darker. The day after tomorrow, it is extremely dark. What do you expect me to do? To go back or to move forward? Now, that is the gap that prepares those one who are like-minded and those one who are disconnected from the reality of life. For instance, after quitting my job, sitting in the house for 6 good months without a salary, without what?
Was it your mother's house?
Just my body.
Yeah.
I was in Nairobi. My mother, by then, she never stepped Nairobi. So I was living with my brother. By then, he wasn't married, but I quit the job today. He married next week.
And the house change. It's what they
The
keep
rules
calling
change.
Bindu Vichendra
Now-
his house.
The remote is being handed over to the real owner.
To the real owner, where you'll have to be negotiating. Ama you'll never even touch it.
I
for a
don't have
while.
now even any
Any
right.
rights. Even just to be there.
Whatsoever.
Yours.
Be there.
Yeah.
And you say, and Mark, you are living in a single room.
Yeah.
Eh?
And this is a
Yeah,
newlywed
the
couple.
separator has
The
light
bedroom
you.
only separated by a curtain.
Na curtain. Na wewe uko nyumbani 24/7.
Na niko nyumbani
Hautoki.
24/7.
You start thinking about your life more often. Hey.
Now you ask yourself, even if you go back to God, what have I done?
Ninafanya
Nimekosea wapi?
What next now? Eh?
Yeah.
Because you see now the things happened so fast
Yeah.
that I thought of going back home. Then
Utarudi nyumbani.
that life at home. The only person that you can see has made it in life is your age mate who has a motorbike on loan.
Eh?
And now that is the person who has made it.
That's the
Yeah.
person who has made it. Now, will that be actually my role model? And this person maybe has never completed school. He only dropped,
out.
got a loan, had a bicycle. Now, going back home, who will I become of me? What will the society think? Because, yes, in primary and in high school I was in rural areas,
Yeah.
but now I have elevated myself. College, a constituent of Strathmore.
Hey. And that now you
Hey.
go back to be a bicycle operator.
And you go backwards, yeah?
I
Yeah.
told myself, I called a meeting myself. Eh?
Sit down on a chair.
Then,
Me, myself, and I.
Think.
then the I inside me told me that this is not the right time for this meeting. I postponed. Then I called it tomorrow, very early in the morning. Now it was on a Saturday. Then my inner self told me, just get something else to do. I had registered my company, not necessarily my company, but my business in 2014, which was not working. It was very, very adamant. Now, I went to a cyber, just the next plot. I got the owner of the cyber. He didn't understand much more of what he was doing, and he is the owner. Someone came asking for services for NTSA to renew a driving license. Then the owner told him, hiyo vitu sifanyangi. Then I told him, kuja nikufanyie. Now I'm paying this cash ya kutumia laptop, but now working for someone. Namwambia this one.
In this guy's cyber.
Yeah.
In this guy's cyber. Now I'm telling him, hii yote ni 300. Kukuregistia, kukuakudia, kila kitu. You will only go there kupick. Nika renew that one ikaisha. Then after 2-3 minutes, that guy called another one. Hapa nimesaidia. Kujeni. Now that day I served about 4 people. 300 shillings
Times 4.
times 4, that's 1200. And nalipa mtu wa cyber nimekaa pale for 1 hour, I'm paying 60 shillings.
60 bob. Hey.
Innovation.
Then now I go to the house. Now that's day 1. Day 2, because now that was the time now the Michuki rules were coming out, and then the things to do with the circles. Matatu lazima sikue kwa sacco. So now I found a chairman of a particular sacco with over 50 driver's license for renewal.
Hey.
And it is 300 per person.
It's 300 per person.
Hey, Malik.
Where?
Now I took this, nikachukua ile kompyuta ya kwa kona kabisa. Sitaki hata kutoka. Then guys were looking at me. I'm very busy. Then even the owner came and asked, "Are you watching porn?" Because
But you can watch
I
for those
was-
many hours.
I was not moving. I have the headphones. I'm
Yeah.
only concentrating on the screen.
Wow. And how did you even teach yourself to do this? You had done it for yourself
This thing
before.
I had done it for my brother.
Okay.
Yeah, previously. But I didn't know that now it will be
People don't
fortune.
know. Yeah.
So that day I made about 23,000
What?
In one day.
in one day. Then that was the day that I moved out of my brother's house. Kufika ilikuwa karibu saa 3 nikiletewa those documents. So
Yeah.
kufika saa 8 I'm done.
You're done. Cash in the pocket.
Cash in the pocket.
Nyumba ya how much?
Na
So-
hizo siku 23,000 was.
It was a
It
lot
is
of
not
money.
what
Yeah.
23 is now.
In fact, that's twice the salary I was receiving.
Where? And you made it in few
because I
hours.
was
And you
being
got
paid
it in
11,000 a month. Now I have 23,000 with an extra.
Now you see why we
1K.
call this guy mogul.
Then now I went around looking for houses. Then I got one house just next to the side by itself. Then it was a 1 bedroom house. No, not 1 bedroom. Single.
Single.
Yeah.
It was going for 4,000 because it was on the stage.
So you had 5 months rent.
Now I told this guy I want to pay for 3 months.
Wow.
And she was even shocked.
It was so
Yeah?
smart.
Wewe mwenye unaishi na ndugu yako hapa umepata wapi pesa?
Umeiba wapi?
When we call
I paid for 3 months. I bought a mattress of by then ile ya mtaa 600. Yaani mahali pa
yani
kwenda
mattress
kitu.
haikuwa imefika 1,000.
Ile
Yeah.
ungine.
Ile tu ya kwanza na blanket by then it was 350. Things with the duvet were not there. Duvet just came the other day.
Sema duvet was special.
It was
Wazazi wako
special.
wameishi majuu.
Exactly.
Wanajua duvet ni.
Duvet ni
Ukienda
nini?
shule unaambia watu, wewe unaona
Alafu
duvet.
bedsheet ni a soft life.
That's in a soft life. Exactly.
Mattress cover ndio shit.
Mimi mradi nimeweka kichwa chini.
Uko sawa.
Asubuhi. Now the owner of the cyber realized the kind of business I'm doing there.
Oh, he realized.
Because he was going to the work, coming around for 10, leaving the wife to operate throughout the day. Now this wife is only doing things to do with the typing. She doesn't know the other
Yeah.
the other stuffs.
Yeah.
Now the owner approached me. Niambia, nataka kukuachia hii cyber.
Eh?
Kamuza kuniachia aje.
Kukuachia.
Sema I want you to manage this cyber from today. Saturday and Sundays itakuwa kazi yako. Wewe utakuwa unajilipa. So I'm not going to pay you a salary. But I want you to work for me from Monday to Friday.
Deals.
And then Saturday and Sunday.
Then Saturday and Sunday
Unajilipa.
it is your own
Whatever
work.
you make,
Whatever
that's
you make,
yours.
it's none of my business. Then now, thank God, it was also heading towards December. Then now
People work on
the second week, the owner of the cyber is also going home. Now leaving me in charge of everything. Now the first day, I gave him 2,000 shillings. That one is I've purchased electricity for that day. I have accounted for everything. Then I'm giving him 2,000 shillings. Then he asked me, "Hizi pesa umetoa wapi?" Because my wife has never even given me more than 600 shillings a day.
What? So you had brought profit immediately.
I had brought profit immediately.
Ulikuwa pia unaambia kila mtu huku kuna cyber. Come.
Now, pia hapo kando kulikuwa na cyber. But pia huyo alikuwa anajua ku renew all these things, to do the online things. So I realized that guy was charging 400 shillings. Now I reduced the price minimally to 250.
So of course people will come to you.
So still people will come to me.
Yeah, whatever.
And you're looking for quantity.
I'm
Watu
looking for
wakuje
quantity.
wengi.
Because this thing, it's less than 10 minutes
And you're
to
done.
do it and you're done.
And you're not using anything.
So in my cyber, mtu mwenye alikuwa anakuja anataka kufanyiwa typing namwambia we don't offer that.
Or you stop that?
I stopped that.
It
Because I cannot take a whole hour typing a one-page document being paid 30 shillings.
You knew how to be smart early. Rehab, how many things do we waste our time on to live with 3 sock
for the whole 5 hours?
Now, somebody came from Kenyatta University, was doing a PhD. So he wanted his document typed. Then we agreed that this document, ikiisha kitabu ilikuwa about 56 pages. Nikibind kila kitu, tulikuwa tumeelewana 3,000 shillings. Now I took this document, kitabu vile it is, now I took to another cyber. Nikwambia nataka we agreed, sema kitabu yote ni 1,000.
So you are not losing customers, but you're not doing small time money.
I'm not losing customers. And I make sure that I am telling the client, when you come,
it will be ready.
But before even you come, I will share with you the email. Uangalie font, uangalie spacing, uangalie nini. Ukitaka uprint kule kwingine lakini pay half of this. So that's how now I got a lot of clients. I could do work for students who are Utali College, and even the lady I'm dating even now was a student at Utali College.
Hey, so you got a
it
job,
was a double
wife,
both directions.
She was doing hospitality.
Yeah.
I did her project.
Maliksi atakuwa anakula heavy. The future is bright.
So now that's how I said it now. I have now a cyber. I have internet. I have resources.
Internet.
So now, why should I venture into some other things?
Wow.
Now, that's when, by then, the government had brought in that affirmative action of AGPO, access to government procurement opportunities. Then I was just reading a post on Facebook. It was posted by the current senator for Nairobi, Sakaja. Are you a young person? Are you aged between 18 and 35? Do you have a business enterprise? There is an opportunity. I still remember the post of head.
Wow.
That was in 2015 now. I looked for the requirement for that particular certificate. It's only a national ID, a business certificate, a tax compliance, care repping for your partners.
Basic things.
Basic things. I have them.
That's how he started working.
Yes, I have them.
Tendering.
I only don't have a bank account.
You're like a business bank account.
Yes, business
your
bank
own
account.
personal.
Attached. Yes, I had personal.
We are gonna go deep into the story.
Yes.
You know, but like the next session, ni wewe to me na Rehab tunakuchanganua. We just want to know the secret. I hope after that, here Sisi,
we have our game.
We will change our story. Mambo ya fail to all the time. So Malik,
I fail
hold that
entirely.
thought kidogo.
Yes.
I mean, you're one person who took failure, 6 months sitting in the house, squeezing in that space, and then you get up money like in one day enough to move immediately, and you pay 3 months and your life starts. I mean, Rehab.
That's
Rehab. What is
like
that? Like turning failure into something so beautiful and magical.
Yeah, because you see, had he just sat there in his brother's house, being miserable, like you're not even being given the remote, your mind would open up. So you had to go through that hardship circumstance, you know, for you to be able to get yourself out of that. So sometimes I feel like failure, it pushes us out of certain.
It pushes you
does.
out of.
And it
because if you
pushes
didn't fail, you would still be in the
You'd still be
comfort
there.
Still in
space.
the comfort.
Yeah.
And you would never know what the other side offers. So you have a program, Failure Stories.
Yes.
And that's what you want to talk about. That's what you want to launch. What does the future look like for that? Because I think me and Malik are game. We are inside that. I mean, really, we already, when you're, I know, I don't want to preempt it, but you just tell us what does the future look like.
All right, so
that,
Failure
as we wrap up,
Stories. Failure Stories is a movement. It is a community of entrepreneurs who have failed and a community of entrepreneurs who want to learn, you know. Because you see, you also need to be taught how to fail. You see, that's people don't understand that.
How to still look cute when you fail.
And
not, yeah.
Exactly, and how to like take the lesson out of your failure. Because a lot of people are losing out in terms of even just mental health. You know, people get so much affected because you've picked a loan. You had this concept idea in your head. You didn't really think it through, and now you've failed. Sometimes epically, the bank is on your neck. You're being repossessed. You know,
like the young guy who had done real estate business, and he had taken such a huge loan, and now was just going crazy.
Yes. So just trying to mitigate all these things that can just come with failure, and to what we're saying, want to normalize failure. Can we just, like, it's normal, you fail.
It's normal.
It's normal. Like, it happens, it's happened to me, it's happened to the next guy, it's happened to that millionaire that you know, it's happened to your own mother, you know.
Exactly.
Like, everyone has failed.
Yeah.
So we just want to familiarize ourselves with failure. We want to change the narrative.
So that it's not so shameful.
Yeah, let's stop talking about success. I don't want to hear about your successes. I really do not.
Let's be real.
Let's be real.
Let's be honest.
Talk about that time when, you know, you couldn't even pay your rent, you know.
Let's be real about
let's
that.
Let's be real. Like, what did you do? You know.
How did you get to now?
How did you get out?
So it gives us a formula.
Exactly, and that is what we're lacking.
Right.
Yeah, and we also want. So what we want to do? Okay, so first there's a book that we want to do.
Yeah.
So in this book, we're not locking out anyone. Kama wewe ni mfugaji wa kuku, tell us your story.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a motorbike operator, tell us your story. Yeah. Let other people learn from your mistakes. You kimbia, you chukua the loan. Now your motorbike is being held somewhere. You can't pay your loan. Tell us what happened. Tell us how you got out of it. Yeah. I like using this story of a chicken farmer, because you know I had someone who said he brought in the cuckoos. You know, when they were very little, and he didn't know that you're supposed to make the place warm. To wakisha ajiko for them. So he just brought them, put them in there, and so the following day, like half of them were dead. And, you know, like just learn from that person, you know. So that is what we want to start collecting stories, yeah, and then compiling them into a book.
Amazing.
Yeah, and then so this book we will tour the counties. We want to teach people like it is okay to fail. And then when you see all these people who are graduating out of universities, colleges, tertiary colleges, not everyone will be absorbed into the job market. Yeah,
we have to have those stories and honesty about it.
Exactly. People will need to you know come up with businesses, their own businesses, maybe startup businesses. Yeah. So can we just teach them before you even like set foot into this entrepreneurship world? You want to start a tech company. Here is like 7 tech companies that failed. Here is the ways in which they failed. Here is how they got out of that.
And here is how you get out of it. So how do people reach you as we wrap up? Like how do people send their stories? Because I know we are already wanting to send to do that.
Yes. And
we are yet to have the launch. So how do people send those stories to you?
For now, I think you can just use my personal email address, which is kingori.rahab@gmail.com. That is KINGORI.RAHAB@gmail.com. So just send there for now, and then we'll be able to reach out. We will need to give you a document to sign because we're using your story. You need to give us the rights to use your story, and then then you know we'll communicate. We are building a community on Facebook. We have a WhatsApp group. If you want, you can also just leave your number in the email. And we will share a link for the WhatsApp group. Yeah. And then, you know, we'll pick up the conversation from there.
All right. That is amazing. So thank you so much, you guys. I mean, your stories are hot and they're just fiery, and we've learned a lot. And I know we're just going to come back in a bit to just dig into Malik's life, the both of us, and just learn a lot. But really, really honored that we could have this honest conversation and laugh at ourselves and be totally excited that we made it.
We did.
You know, guys,
Oh,
don't
God, we did.
we look clean? Don't we look
Yeah.
like we had made it?
We made it.
So that's the conversation. Failure is a hard part of our life, and we've seen so many things, so many people take it to the extreme and even lose their lives because of that.
Yeah.
But we want to let you know that failure is also part of the journey. You'll face it and you will face it strong. And once you're out on the other side, you can only look glamorous. You can only look, be successful. What other options do we have really? So thank you so much for staying tuned. This has been the Honesty Hour, and today we are right over into the hour. But this was really worth the conversation. Thank you as always for staying tuned and being with us. See you soon.